Right, so here's the additional information that I didn't really get around to doing. Just one driver and the 3 different baffle states. So no surprise, the order of magnitude is the order of amount of baffle. So this is pretty much no baffle, so it's leaning on a shelf and the glass shelf, and this is adding another piece of wood in the middle, purple there. So green at the beginning, purple adding a small piece of wood, and then in the giant 12-inch baffle, and then inserted into the space there that we had the original plot. So the more baffle you add, the more gain you get. The area of interest is mainly in this below 60 area, because this is the only area in which designing the system is critical, because this is what may bottom out the speaker and create more distortions, and also leave you with a more challenged frequency that you can choose. So stepping up the baffle size gave us, say, in this critical zone, I'm only going to say 1 dB at a time. So you're not gaining like 6 dB. This is in 2 dB. So 2 dB at a time, or here, between no baffle and 12-inch baffle. Maybe 4 dB there, nothing there. So 2, 4 dB there. I'll smooth that out. Let's try a bit of magnitude smoothing. This is a 48th. Let's go 12th. And so when you go 12th, you lose the little bits of information and you get a general trend. So I'm calling that 2 dB in general, below 60, and then questionable, because we know our error margin is about 2 dB as well with the traffic. But you can still see here's the other baffle taking over, which could be anywhere in the error margin. Let's just forget everything below 30 anyway. So now we're smoothing at a third of an octave. So here you can see the splits about 1 to 2 dB up to about 125 Hertz, and keeping that trend all the way until this point where they all merge at 1K, this is probably where phase wrapping around the piston becomes beaming. That's something that you can read about, where the half a wavelength, or it could be a full wavelength, is the piston area. So nothing can make it back around to the front but to cancel in the time of one cycle. So it's something like that. It's either a full wavelength or a quarter or a half or something. So there you go. We'll go back to none. There's someone doofing away in the background as I drive past. Right, so we've got 60 Hertz, definite gain of 4 dB with the bigger baffle. And the way I plan on mounting it close to surfaces, and then putting as much baffle as I can so I can still operate the car and operate door handles and glove boxes and things. So I'll be getting natural surface baffle area. So yes, that was interesting. That was the 3 states of the 7-inch driver. I'll leave up the 7 and I'll put up the 6, which was just in general 1 dB quieter, 1 or 2. And then these are the 3 baffle states. And as you can see, that 12-inch baffle state jumped really high as soon as you got more baffle. And if I stick all the graphs on, well, then you just get a bit of a headache. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'll leave you that one, folks.